Okay, welcome to all of our YouTube's viewers to the Amazon store sales update, month number 9. Of course, joined here today with the Jonathan Proulx, the #1 Canada's most trusted, most sought after Amazon reselling coach and advisor and expert, business partner, confidant, Muay Thai expert. I could go on and on, but it's super good to be with you here, John. We've had some amazing, as we do every week with our Amazon updates, just in terms of the overall business. And so it's great to be with you here again today. Thanks for joining us.
Awesome. Thanks for having me. Always a pleasure.
And so how's Ontario? So you're in Ontario today, right?
I am, yeah. Toronto.
Excellent. Good. And give us maybe your perspective on sort of the current state of affairs, with online purchasing. So many people are experiencing that for the first time. And obviously we're seeing the net effect of that with our Amazon store sales. But before we do that, I just want to encourage everybody who's listening, just smash the like button. Make sure that you click on the subscribe icon. It should be in the bottom, I think, right-hand corner of the screen. And click the bell, I think, is what you need to do, right, to get notified of episodes as they come live. Is that right? And then just leave us a comment. Let us know if you're getting value from these videos. It'd be very much appreciated. So, Jonathan, maybe give us the current state of affairs with Amazon from your perspective.
Well, overall, Amazon's doing great. They're increasing in sales regularly. That's just Amazon doing its thing. There's still a lot of restrictions, of course. They're still, putting priority on essential items and stuff like that. But overall, sales are very good. We were talking on a webinar the other day, and, now Amazon people have been home for so many weeks, I guess, at this point. There's so many new Amazon buyers actually, coming onto the platforms and taking advantage of Amazon's trusted platform. You know what I mean? Everybody knows that if you buy from Amazon, you get the product in a day or two. It's great. The other day I went for a jog and threw my earbuds into the wash, destroyed my earbuds. And with the click of a few buttons, the next day I had brand new earphones that I had a warranty, could return them. Just that customer service and that experience is why Amazon is doing so well. And so many new people recently have been able to experience that experience, I guess. And yeah, sales are raising regularly with Amazon for sure.
Good. And what products are you seeing in our stores that are, really front runners, like these products that are moving really well and consistent? Where are you seeing those sales lift right now?
So we have a few of our majors that are just kind of consistent, always great all year round. But really we see a higher influx on anything that's medical. People are kind of, I don't know if you want to say over exaggerating, but people are stocking up on a lot of different things. So a lot of the medications and, cough syrups and ointments and all that kind of stuff have increased in sales very, very quickly over all this time. Yeah.
Well, speaking of sales, let's take a look at sales for April 2020, shall we? All right, so let me just share my screen here. And drum roll. Boom. Okay, $36,000 US. Now we saw some pretty big spikes, like in terms of, $4,000+ days, which is, it's interesting, the variability throughout the month that you see, in store sales. But this is a great month. It's 14% over last month. And considering that, like you said, Amazon had restricted product categories, understandably, because they were really focused on getting medical supplies and things shipped out, that were necessary. And so that's completely understandable. But as they've started to kind of open up the floodgates again to more product categories, we're starting to see that lift in sales again. And, we're doing a lot of work here in Alberta, just getting prepped with the new pack and prep facility, which is up and running. We had a great operation review on that this morning, and we've got new people coming aboard the team. And so that's ramping up, and we're gearing up for um, a dramatic increase in, product moving, through that facility.
Oh,
it's good.
Oh yeah, I thought you froze there for a second.
Yeah, no problem. I thought you were amazed with the sales number. You were like, oh wow, this is so good.
Yeah, no, I mean, here you can definitely see some spikes. And honestly, that's just because we were able to get some of those super high turnover products in, and you just see them, they kind of go into the store and they just blast out. Like our biggest hurdles is just restrictions on getting stuff there. But once they get there, it's kind of a free for all, really. They just fly off the shelf. So it's cool.
Well, and the amazing thing about this business is that it never closes down. The hours of operation are 24/7. And so, Jeff Bezos, if you're watching this, thank you. We really appreciate the infrastructure that you've put into place. But yeah, so store sales are doing great. And I know that, you've had mentioned having a great month as well. And, coming through this COVID-19, and once things begin to normalize, so many more people are going to be shopping online because they had experienced it for the first time, during this period of social distancing, isolation, quarantine in many cases. And so just the demand itself is going to grow, and we're, right at the forefront of that to meet that demand. And I couldn't be any more excited about this business. And much like you, we love creating passive income, I guess, if you will. But you and the team do such a great job that it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to be in this business and to learn so much. And we have a lot of great work to do. But wanted to share with all of our viewers, our subscribers, that yet again we've had a lift in sales, and we're super excited about the month of May. Anything else, Jonathan, that you wanted to add for our subscribers?
Just topics of talking always about sales and how they're growing up. I mean, I believe too, there's a lot of other leverage points because of COVID specifically. A lot of these suppliers that had that attitude of we don't work with online sellers and all that kind of jazz, or maybe they were 50% and 50% retail, they're really starting to see the importance of having online people to leverage. So we don't really contact people as the regular Amazon seller. We kind of should tell them we're more of our, we're very involved. So it'll be much easier to pursue all of these suppliers. Like we're going to go through databases of people that maybe didn't want to work with us. They're going to have a change of tune now, right? And another very, very good place to put ourselves in leverage is with the retail side as well. All the retail stores being closed, maybe they didn't want to sell online or have anything to do with online, but after their doors have been closed for 3 months, they're going to reconsider online sales at this point now too. So being able to make connections with brands and all this other stuff, and we just see so much growth in so many places. I don't know, I could talk on and on forever, but there's a lot of very good leverage points that we're going to be using over the next rest of our business careers. So it's going to be exciting to watch.
Awesome. And so thanks again to all our subscribers for tuning in. And if you're new, like we mentioned earlier, smash the like button, click the subscribe button. I think it's in the bottom right-hand corner of the video. And you'll also see, excuse me, you'll see my contact information underneath in the details. If you ever want to connect and just talk about my experience with an Amazon store, and obviously the expertise of Jonathan, I'll tell you, he's the very best at this Amazon resale business in Canada, bar none. So it's a real pleasure being associated, and can't wait to share sales for the month of May. So thanks again for joining the meeting today, Jonathan. Always appreciate you. And to all our subscribers, stay tuned for next month. All right.